Hey, it's Clay Trader at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades live as they unfold. Slacking off this morning a little bit. Have already started trading a little bit of Alibaba here, BABA. I'm up $75 on it currently. So I will try to capture some trades. I did do a video on this Friday, but I really didn't capture that many trades. So I'm going to try to change that around for this video. So we'll see what happens. But it's just 2 minutes into the day. And up 75. We'll see if I can get some more opportunities here for trades. Going for some shares here at 96.25 on CLX. I will let you know if I get them. Alright, I got into Twitter here, and it's just not acting the way I would like to see it act. Well, there it goes a little bit, but what I'm going to do here is lessen up my position here. And if it wants to move with me, that's fine. But I want to bring down my share size a little bit. So now it's acting a little bit better. All right, so there we go. So now I'm in the green. And I'm going to let these remaining 100 shares here work for me. I'm just going to get out. Reason I'm just getting out is, like I said, I didn't get the best possible entry. I got in at 52.71, and right when I kicked the video back up, it had been struggling. So that's when I started to lessen my load a little bit, and I just took a couple cent loss selling at 52.69, and then I suppose I broke even right there because I got in at 50, so that was a break even. And then it went in my direction right when I thought that, all right, I might as well get out. So it still turned into a profitable trade of 37, but I just didn't like the level 2 action, and you didn't see much of that because right when I came back, I wanted to at least record myself taking what I thought was going to be a small little loss on it. But like I said, that's why I didn't sell all 500 at once. I just wanted to lessen the load a little bit to mitigate my risk, just in case it all of a sudden did collapse on me. At least I'd sold some up, near where I got in. But the opposite happened, so that actually worked out well in my favor. Now I look silly because I sold too soon before the bigger move happened. So not a huge trade. Would have been a little bit bigger had I held onto those 200 shares. But like I said, I was hoping for more of a nice continuation clean move like this. And yeah, it happened, but it didn't look like it did on these moves here on level 2. So that's why I decided to just get out. And looking like that was the right decision now. But just didn't act as smooth as, clean. I guess that's the best way I can put it, as I wanted to. Or as I wanted to see it act. So nonetheless, that is one way to mitigate risk. You don't have to sell every single share, but bring down your share size some, and that can be a good way to lessen the risk that you have. So I'm going to keep looking around. I'm up 149. We are 20 minutes into the day. Okay, I bought some shares at 49.75, trying to anticipate this breakout here. I'm going to sell 100 of them at 85 if I can get those. And I'm best up on the offer. There we are. So I'm on. So I've mitigated my risk some now. Hopefully it'll keep on heading up. Now getting into the 90s. And now back down it goes. So I'm not too worried about that, just because, like I said, I did take some profits off the table at 85. So I'm hoping this can get some sort of continuation here, although I'm not totally happy with the way it's gone so far. It hasn't been terrible, but I was hoping for a little bit more jolt of momentum on that break. So I may look to just, not may, I just sold another 100 just because, like I said, I'll let these 100, I'll leave those on the line for a little bit longer. But you see just 90 sitting here, not much momentum trying to push through. So I'm not ready to give up yet. However, I mean, it's just the momentum. There we go. So getting some pushing there. So just not the breakout that I would ideally like to see. So maybe I'll just try to sneak in front of line and get the rest off at 89. So there I am out. Nothing big, but again, just not the. I got the entry I wanted down at 49.75 on the break, but just didn't get any sort of really, especially with MBLY. This one can really move, and it moves. It can move very quickly if you look back at. I mean, perfect example right here. I mean, can move big fast, and that's what I was hoping for after this consolidation, but it just didn't happen. It's kind of sputtering around, so I just decided to move on. So again, nothing huge, but I was in the right spot. I got the entry point. I just didn't get the momentum that I wanted, and that's why right over here, level 2s, so very valuable, and why I'm always preaching, please learn level 2s, why I offer a training course on level 2s. It's not just because I'm selling a course on level 2s. It's because I truly do believe that they are helpful. And again, right now, looking like probably made the right decision at this point in time. But for my plan going in, meaning I wanted to get by on the breakout and then get a clean breakout, and that just didn't happen. And especially after that candlestick was formed there, not the most confidence inspiring. Now you can see it's pulling back. So now it's half an hour into the day, up 184. So nothing great, but I mean by no means nothing terrible either. So let's see if I can catch a couple more trades. Looking at this one, it'll probably go to the moon since I'm not going to play it. I'm thinking about it, but you can see consolidated, and now it has broken up above these highs. So I feel like I'm a little bit late, but we'll see what happens with it. But so far, 2 of my breakouts, they haven't gotten much follow through, so it's just making me feel like the market, it's just kind of lacking some oomph today. Maybe the market is all for you office space fans. Maybe the market in its entirety is having a case of the Mondays right now. I don't know, but like I said, both Twitter and then MBLY, those breakouts just didn't really materialize to what I thought. So we'll see what happens, but like this one, just it's breaking above highs and on nice volume here, but it's just not. I mean, the price really isn't reacting with it, so not real sure. Quick little update on MBLY. You can see that indeed, thanks to level 2s and some candlestick analysis stuff, it did lead me in the right direction where it has since. That was just a fake little move, but luckily I was still able to get out, with a gain on it. So case in point. And I'm not saying that I have some sort of special ability at all. All I'm saying is that charts in combination with level 2s really do work. So just a quick little update on that. I'm still looking, but like I said, the market, I think it's got a case of the Mondays right now. But I am still scanning. All right, well I'm done for the day. Well, I don't know about for the day, but for now, I just tried CNET again. Got on the little late on the breakout, but not terribly late, and now it's just no follow through. I mean, a good candle, but to the chart's defense, the 5 minutes actually already kind of overextended a little bit, so that probably wasn't the smartest entry on my point. But regardless, I got in 500 at 47 and then sold 300 again just because watching level 2s I didn't like the action, so I sold 300. At 51, and then just sold the remaining 200 for, I guess, a 1 penny gain. So by $14 on the trade. So but it's just nothing seems to be quite working. So I'm not losing any money. So by no means am I complaining, but just kind of a funky morning. I'm basically 0 for 3 on my breakout theories. Meaning I think this one's gonna have some follow through, and nothing is really having follow through in the quick time frame that I'm looking for. So I am gonna wrap up the video though. So. If you want to learn how to trade like this, meaning with candlestick charts, level 2s, please go to claytrader.com, go to the training section of the website, offer many courses at all very fairly priced. I also have a private trading group where you can hang out with me and other traders in a live chat room. I also send out a weekly newsletter with my personal scans and watch list. Again, that's very fairly priced. In fact, less than 1 cup of coffee per week. Then also Clay Trader University. That pretty much gives you everything possible packaged into one. At a very steep discount, and there's the breakout there, finally moving up a little bit. But regardless, check that stuff out. Don't take my word for it though. I will be the first to admit that I am biased towards my own stuff, obviously. But I would encourage you to look at the testimonials. Those are all indeed unsolicited, uncompensated, so those are truly third party. So check those things out and hopefully decide to join us. And now look at this. So just a little too soon. Probably should have been a little bit more patient, but. I think that the first 2 that failed kind of had me a little bit gun shy in terms of just seeming like the market wasn't quite itself, but there's the move that I was actually looking for, and now look at it go. So I'm definitely not going to chase right now, but good to see that my theory would have ended up working out, and that the market does seem to have some push behind it today. But regardless, thank you for watching, and remember, trade without emotion.